And now, ladies and gentlemen, accompanied by Dan Furman on piano and Jason Perlman on guitar, won't you please welcome to the stage Arturo Padilla in PINKtunes.
When all the world is a hopeless jumble and the raindrops tumble all around, heaven opens a magic lane. When all the clouds darken up the skyway, there's a rainbow highway to be found, leading from your window pane to a place behind the sun, just a step beyond the rain. Bear with me. Why are there so many songs about rainbows, and what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions and only illusions, and rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I think they're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Who said that every wish would be heard and answered when wished on the morning star? Somebody thought of that, and someone believed him, and look what it's done so far. What's so amazing that keeps us stargazing? And what do we think we might see? Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. All of us under a spell. We know that it's probably magic.
Have you been half asleep? And have you heard voices?
I've heard them calling my name.
Is this the sweet sound that called the young sailor?
I think the voice is one and the same. I've heard it too many times to ignore it. It's something that I'm supposed to be. And someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. La da da dee da 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 da. Welcome, friends, family, fellow gay men, and good sport lesbians. I think I just about outed everybody in the room. And if none of those apply to you, don't worry. Welcome anyway. Happy Kwanzaa. Tonight is one more of my very over-the-top celebrations of the birthday month. For those of you who know me, I can get quite over the top on that. But it's also a celebration of the road that led me to today, the people I met along the way that meant a lot to me, and the beautiful songs that made my life such a gay affair, amongst other little details. But in order to get to all that, to tell you that whole story, why don't we go back to the very beginning, which I hear is a very good place to start. So let's go back to around the time when the man first landed on the moon and the Beatles decided to disband without asking me. I must have been around 3 or 4 when my mother took me to see my very first Broadway-type musical back in Mexico City. Okay? So picture me. I must have been wearing my black and white saddle shoes, a really cute corduroy red jacket, and tons of dippity-doo. We walked into that theater. I took my seat, knelt on it. The lights went down, the curtain went up, and I heard this. That's all it took. I was hooked. And yes, maybe I would have been what Tevye would have qualified as a village special type. I was certainly a boy of a different color. But all of that said, this little green fellow made me feel it was all gonna be just okay. It's not that easy being green, having to spend each day the color of the leaves, when I think it would be so much nicer being red or yellow or gold or something much more colorful like that. It's not that easy being green, when it seems you blended with so many other ordinary things, and people tend to pass you over because you're not standing out like flashy sparkles in the water or stars in the sky. But green is the color of spring, and green can be cool and friendly like, and green can be big like the ocean, or important like a mountain, or tall like a tree. When green is all there is to be, it could make you wonder why. But why wonder? Why wonder? We are green, and we'll be fine. It's beautiful, and it's what I want to be.